Sir, back off. Okay, this is fine. Okay, are we on?
Yes.
Where is... Oh, I saw it here. Yesterday or Monday.
We're live! And I'm grumpy. So
grumpy.
So grumpy. Alright. Yeah, pretty much not going to talk to you today. So be the lawyers that you are in this candid feed, and we're just doing our thing. Well, those would be pretty.
Yeah.
I could put brown over it and see what happens.
Check around and find out.
All right. So
Motto this week. Yeah, extra dry while doing paper repair. Do you ever wax those or just leave them? Just
I have waxed them. It's a pain in the butt. Well, they're because of the shape and everything. It's
well, you got to get in. Yeah.
yeah. But yes, I have waxed them. When I use the actual what is this stuff? The varnish. I don't have to wax them because they're pretty and shiny.
Right.
But using like Thieving's dye or this Eco Stain, EcoFlow, they come out dull.
Right.
I need to shake this.
Attention, scritches. Somebody who's not yelling.
I'm not yelling. I'm not yelling. I'm yelling.
He's totally yelling.
You got this ball to follow you?
Of course. I am in the land of eternal paper repair. This is the second book I've worked on today.
Why is it not the third?
Really? I've been here for 3 hours.
Yeah, hour a book.
Oh, I've almost completed the second book. It takes longer to repair paper than one might think. There it is. Well, you're staying. Whatever you are, you're staying.
I didn't do it.
I bet you did.
Might.
It's okay. They won't arrest you. They weren't even arresting. They weren't even stopping somebody. It was probably that was probably a get out of my way siren for tweet, whatever you want.
Tweet?
Tweet. Because as we know, they don't generally pull people over. And when they do, it's far more spectacular.
Oh no, they need at least 4 or 5 cars at that point.
Exactly. So. And they need 10 cops to pull over one person. are you?
You're gonna chew it or give it to me? You're gonna chew it, aren't you? Make it yucky. I don't like yucky bubbles, boy.
That's what she said. Yeah. On live.
We've already established a few episodes back that we're not necessarily be suitable for work. We are a shop. We're all friends. We do not have HR. So if you hear something inappropriate and you're offended, this
Move on.
probably isn't the channel for you.
Probably not.
Now, I will say we're not racist, we're not homophobes, we're not all that other good stuff, but
But we
you
do
may
make-
hear some off color.
We do make some inappropriate jokes. Usually with each other being the butt of the joke.
She said, what?
But we are 70s and 80s kids.
60s. I was born in the 60s.
Yeah, but you grew up through
Oh, yes.
the
Okay.
70s and 80s.
Sorry.
Did he grow
Sir.
up through them?
I don't know that he grew up. I mean,
I think I grew up in 2000.
that
somewhere.
might be an assumption that
Yeah, it should be amazing.
they shouldn't be making. Yeah. I mean, I can't say that I grew up either. I raised myself. Do with that information what you
And we're not talking about how the Vikings raised a village.
will. Although, sounds like a fun time to be had.
Though I hear it takes a village to raise a child,
Yes. Yeah.
which makes it really funny with my definition of raised.
Yes.
All right. I think I like the brown over the black.
Oh, you did that.
I am. The other ones are drying, so
Well, I'm sure it gives it a little bit of depth at least.
maybe. We'll see what it looks like dry.
Oh.
It's all soggy right now.
I popped my wrist and it hurts worse instead of relieving the, that's annoying.
All right, as soon as those are dry.
That has something to do with, my child trying to bend it in the middle last night. Accidentally. She felt very bad about it.
All right. So I'm thinking with dyed fingers, I probably shouldn't touch Animal Farm.
Wash your hands really good.
Not unless you go washing.
But then I have to go way out there. I'm so tired of going. I've been going all morning.
You're not gonna bring you the water.
No, I got a bowl right there.
Even then, we really would be going back to the Viking ages.
The cable came in that will attach my GoPro to the ATEM switch.
Nice.
ATEM? I guess it's ATEM. So a little bit later on,
You want me to erase that?
No.
Leave it?
yes, we're doing the binding. If he wants to take anything personal out, like handwriting that he may or may not have put in there as a child,
Okay.
that's up to him.
Okay, the only thing then that I did try to remove was a big blue scribble in the middle of a page. It was just a circle, like not even circling a word, just a scribble.
It's okay.
But I couldn't
Now,
get it all out.
I'm considering trimming the edges because of that discoloration in spots.
You know what we could do?
And I was also considering, go ahead,
Gold leafing the edges or
Have you ever done
four
that?
edge painting.
I was thinking sprinkling, something that I've
Something that would
done.
model the.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know that I want our first 4-edge painting to be on, we'd have to ask them And that'll add how long to the book?
Yeah, no, we'll
Yeah.
do sprinkling.
Sprinkling will be good. I will ask him though if he wants it sprinkled. I'm gonna
Okay.
recommend it. And we can use the inks that you saw in there
Mhm.
and use like the blue and the green.
The blue and the green to make it, yep, that would look
And that
really
should
nice.
match the art.
Yeah.
Now the thing is, we want to tint it because those are like primary. They're bright.
Yes, yeah.
Tint or tone.
No,
I'm thinking tint.
why don't we try to match the blue and the green to the color art, get it as close as possible to the cover art?
To the cover art, or the cover art once it's covered with the vellum? Because it'll be
Well,
different.
yes, and we will have to make that decision, how bright we want it. I would think toning it down. I'm not sure about having it bright, and then having the vellum over top of, I don't know.
Not to see.
We have to wait and ask him if he wants us to do that too.
Yep.
And tell him why. Tell him that it would be to try and hide some of the water staining that's on here.
But I figure with the full design binding on the case, I think that would be an appropriate step.
Right, it's only
Yeah.
natural to make the rest of the book look.
So what we're talking about is we have a first edition 13th printing of The Hobbit. The case was trashed, and the client wanted me to do a design binding on it. So we're taking a copy of the original dust jacket artwork, which he didn't have, and we're going to laminate it under some clear vellum that has some mottling to it, natural mottling, and let the image shine through. So it'll really give this depth to the Misty Mountains.
Yeah.
And the edge of the book has some stains on it from who knows what. I'm assuming hopefully maybe coffee. So I was either going to trim, but that won't get rid of all of it because it's deep. But I'm going to recommend that we do a sprinkle, color sprinkle on the foredge, head and tail of the book.
It should look really nice.
I think it would be pretty. I'm looking forward to that.
For sure. I'm looking forward to just seeing the cover. It'll look really
It'd be
nice.
nice if FedEx could manage to deliver the
Vellum for it?
vellum for
Yeah,
us.
that'd be sweet.
Yeah, it made the black rich.
Yeah.
I like that.
Layering, yeah. Oh yeah, it does look, I agree. Not that my opinion.
Even as it should. No. All right, I don't want to get too much out. So
Have you heard from Sharon?
I heard from what?
Sharon?
Sharon.
I'm just wondering if she woke up. If she was
Oh,
coming in today.
yeah, no.
Oh, yeah, you've got to glue, you've got
Well,
to make a scroll, or do we have a couple that are in the works?
We have a couple that are in the works, but I need to sort this out. I thought we had already pasted them up, but I think maybe we just cut them. Oh, wait, what's that?
Well, that's
That
it.
looks convenient. I had a, oh, there it is.
Is that a mini skirt?
Well, the stuff he had is cut and ready to go.
All right, so
Do we know how long it's gonna be?
Yep.
Is that,
we have this, our standard scrolls are 10 sheets long.
is that when I'll finish them?
No, it's half finished.
Oh, is that the one she started before
She started, but she never was showing up on time, so. All right, so we've got 5 sheets already pasted up.
Oh, you better have
So I gotta paste up the other 5.
Sorry,
But I'll need to kick people off tables. Maybe I can use that table over there.
yeah, sorry, I kind of spread out over here.
No, you're fine. Everyone, no, you guys are fine. You're doing good work. So I'm just gonna come over here. I'm gonna throw these fucking chairs away.
No, they're very nice chairs.
They're always in my way.
Oh, well,
Everywhere I need to be, there's a damn chair.
bring them to my place.
No.
I'll take them.
I throw them away.
No,
Yes.
do not throw them away. I'll take them. I will use them. I will get a bar height table, use them.
I'm not throwing away the good ones.
You want to throw away like one of the ones that I'm sitting. But this one is the right height for me to sit at the table and work. Those ones are not.
I will keep the chairs.
They need like 4 inches taken.
But I think your chair, maybe it's the one over there. One of the chairs needs repaired.
I know,
It's
yeah.
so I gotta get the wood glue out and clamp it up. Gotta bring clamps. So I don't. Oh, I do have clamps here.
Yeah, you do. You have a couple.
All right.
Oh, wrong container.
So Aiden's trip cost me $80 that I didn't have.
Oh my God, what trip?
Well, he blew his tire. Not only did he blow his tire, the inner tube, he tore the tire.
You just replaced that.
Yes.
If he rides
And
like his father, he knows why.
And apparently, when I put the new inner tube in,
Okay.
I cut it.
Oh.
So when we went to inflate it, we were having
You
issues.
had a leak anyway.
So we took it to the bike shop because I thought I messed up the valve because it has one of those new valves, not a Schrader, but whatever they call these new fandangled high tech pieces of crap.
Okay.
And it has the pin, but you have to undo this little collar on it. No one told me that. And I was trying to ram my pump on it. And
Yeah.
so there were words.
Lots and lots of inventive
Lots.
words.
No, they weren't inventive. They were
Okay.
tried and true. So we took it to the shop and I was like, can you tell me if I messed this up? And he's like, well, good news is you didn't mess up the valve. Bad news is you cut the tire in 2 places. So we had to buy a new inner tube. We got a Schrader
It
though.
couldn't be repaired. Couldn't be like, the inner tube couldn't be patched.
It could have been, but it wasn't a hole. I cut it because I was using knives to. I've used knives my entire life. They were butter knives.
Okay.
But apparently these ones were sharper than I thought, and I cut it in 2 spots.
Alright.
Yeah, so we ended up with a new inner tube, and because we have one of those car battery rescue kit things that has a compressor in it,
Yes.
it's dying. So we got him a pump that will handle both the Schrader and the new type of
Valve.
and we got him the proper tools to take on and off the tire and take the inner tube in and out.
Well, there you go. $80.
80
$80
bucks.
later that you didn't have. The boy has all of the necessary equipment.
Yeah, and so we got home, we got inner tube out, we got the new inner tube in, we got the thing pumped up, we got it on the bike, taught him how to adjust his brakes,
And now he can go get caught in a tornado watch.
yeah, that's what I'm waiting for. Is a call.
Can you pick me up? It rained. It surprised me.
It's not just him though. Not just pick me up, pick us up.
No, well, his bike is bigger. I can't pick up multiple bikes with his bike.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when I pick them up, they have those little micro BMX things, and
Those are okay.
so 3 of those will fit in my car.
Yeah.
If I put his bike in there, I might get one of theirs in.
Well, what does he have?
A mountain bike.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense.
It's set up for the city, but it's still a mountain bike type of.
Yeah, I mean, that's the kind of bike that I have. We're talking about getting bikes. Mina has a bike, the little BMX jobby, but it's a Monster High, and she loves it because it's her little emo goth bike.
Well, we took them to Competitive Gear because the other place on 12th Street was closed on Wednesdays only. And
Of course.
so I'm like,
Where's Competitive Gear? Is that the
it's
one
further down on 12
way out
towards
towards the
airport.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
The brick building, right?
Yeah, I don't know if it's bigger. It has a glass front. I'm
Yes.
assuming 90% of the buildings in Erie are brick. So the odds are. you're
No,
right.
I know the one you're talking about.
Yeah, so we took them there. Really great people, but they have some really modern bikes are really cool.
Well, yes.
Got some really nice ones there.
Let's see.
They have e-bikes. You can get on the bike and email yourself somewhere.
Really?
Yeah, they're digital
Nice.
or some shit like that.
Isn't the eBay, it's electric? and you
No, it's
turn it-
oy vey. Oy vey. Right?
Oh, shit.
Ask you which one of these boards.
I mean, you could, but it won't do you look good.
What are you asking me?
They're electric, e-bikes are electric, aren't they?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
But usually when something is an e something, it's electronic isn't like digital, like you can, yeah.
Yeah.
I was making a play on words.
He was being funny.
I was being funny.
Funny, haha. I need. Hello. Oh, you're really trying to kill me. You have both the ball and the rope out in the middle of the floor behind me. This one's talking to myself. One of my favorite things that as you got me, razor blades.
One side was?
Yes, one-sided ones, so I can hold on to it and trim stuff.
Mm.
Works really well.
Or if a book pushes you over the edge.
Yeah, I am not that emo.
I didn't think I was.
My kid, one day, still makes a joke about this, but one day was sitting there and says, "I'm not really that emo." And I said, looked at her and said, "Have you looked at yourself in the mirror?" And the dirty look she gave me was straight from her father's face. I swear to God, it was so funny. And then she went, "Okay, yeah, you're right." I'm not that emo. Kid, you bleed emo.
I want to make a character like Elmo, but make him black
Emo?
and call him emo.
Wrong. Wrong.
Oh, no, that's awesome. All right, so the question is, do I wipe these?
Well, you could.
And,
Mhm.
well, the varnish bubbled, but I think if I wipe them a bit, yeah, that gives it a little antiquing.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, see. That's a little of the,
Oh yeah, no, I like that. Looks good. Brings out more, gives it more interest. You know?
seeing my work wasn't interesting to begin with.
No. Now, I have to, this, okay.
All right, if you're wondering what I'm doing, we also make papyrus scrolls, Egyptian papyrus scrolls. And sometimes they want the finials darker than other times, so I'm dyeing these. Staining them, dyeing them. I'm using dye to stain them.
I'm trying to figure out how the hell this all went together. because this is the outside of that.
Well, I guess I'm not asking.
And this is the inside. This is. Make sure when you're doing paper repair, put the papers together in the correct order, not the way you think they go. Or not the way you would think, like you would think that you have to attach this part of the map to this part of the map. But that is not how it was put in the book. You might be able to.
Myself with a thing I don't want to leave on the book.
No,
Right.
no, I cannot. I cannot open it. It's not, it's, oh, there it is. Oh, is that one of those liquid skin things?
Yeah. Is this a one-time use?
Oh, yeah, they usually are.
You're kidding.
Why, is there only one in the package?
I thought it was the liquid.
Well, the cap will go back on it, won't it?
Yeah, but that don't mean they'll seal it.
No. I don't know.
Wouldn't want to have to do this when I was in a hurry. Where'd you go?
Loki dog, Loki dog. You are a pollywog, Loki dog. So let's cut this off.
Okay.
Okay.
Put it back. I hope it did.
Text my brother. Oh, my kid's alive. Look at that. She texted me. It is 76 degrees outside, man.
Mm-hmm.
Holy gods. This city has the worst freaking wind
Wind.
swings.
That State Street wind is very bad. Wait, these come out good. I'm happy with them.
What, that freaking tap can get really cold. Holy cow.
Yeah. You just used the one right outside the door?
Yeah.
Did you know that was installed? Yeah, you were there for that conversation, I think. I can't remember if I learned that during a conversation with What's-His-Face here or if I learned it online. That sink was installed during the tuberculosis epidemic, and this was a tuberculosis ward, and it was installed for the nurses to be able to wash their hands.
That I never knew.
Yeah, I learned that recently, but I don't remember where. Yeah, it happens. I come across information
Hey,
weird places. Yeah, I learned that. I was watching a history of Erie kind of YouTube video, I believe. Yeah, tuberculosis ward.
all right. Where is my drill?
Okay. Probably over with all the tools. Oh no, that's right. You have a little pod. I need to get myself something like that.
It's a nice kit. All right, so there's that. Let me down.
I actually want one that will, like a, what do you call it, modular, where you can, there are several different types of tools that will attach to the handle and battery part.
Yep.
I want a kit that also has a small circular saw. Just, you know,
Okay.
so I'm looking for something like that.
I don't know about one like that, but I know they have ones where each unit, and you just change out the batteries.
Right.
Yeah, they have
Yeah,
those.
yeah, that would work. And it all comes in a little kit like that.
Best time to get those when they go on sale at Christmas.
Yes.
All right, so I really can't cut this until I drill those. So I don't know what my depth is, but I'll need wood glue. Do I have wood glue here?
I hope so. It'd be really annoying if you didn't.
Well, PVA will work just fine too. But I think I have some dedicated wood glue.
Gorilla Glue?
Huh? Tight bone, professional strength.
Oh, there you go.
All right. There's that. So I need those to dry. Need the headache to go away.
With this weather, I doubt that one's gonna happen for you. I apologize.
So the archaeology of medieval bookbinding has shipped.
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't have the tracking information. So
Okay.
we should probably have it by this time next week.
Nice. Get too close together.
We have 50-50 somewhere. Yes, we do right there. And I lost my glasses again.
No, they're over there beside the fins. No, no.
All right. These look good. I'll leave them alone.
All right, there we go. What's going on?
They drive up and down the streets like there's a race going on.
Well, I mean, it is a ambulance, so
No, but I mean, you wonder why there's so many, but
So I've stopped wondering why there's so many because today, going up State Street, this dildo decides he needs into a parking lot that's on the right-hand side. So he turns right in front of me from the left-hand lane.
oh, wonderful.
I almost T-boned the prick, laid on the horn. He realizes what he's doing. He swerves back into his own lane, speeds up, gets in front of me to go around the block. And there was a police car behind him the entire time.
A what?
A police car.
Oh,
Guess what the police did?
ignored.
I see.
Yeah, I was not happy with that. If I had been any slower with my reaction, I would have owned the front end of this car.
Working. I did see another way to make to work with the really thin.
Yeah, kind of
Yeah,
add the adhesive ahead of time, kind of make it
and let it
self-adhesive.
dry. Yeah, let it dry, and then all you have to do is, wet it to stick it.
Right.
I'm gonna try that at some point with this, with the really thin stuff. It's really hard to work with when you're putting such thick glue on it. The methyl cellulose, even. You know what I mean?
I do.
So it may be of some benefit to try and do that. Yeah, well, you good?
Yep, I didn't fully prep myself. So running around getting stuff as I'm,
And
Go
doing it instead of having it all ready to go.
yeah, that's where it goes. Trying to get the people on the swivel busy.
At least it's focused on you and not on moi.
It is.
Oh yeah, what you texted me. I forgot already. Let's see who that was. In case it was my kid.
So if people out there in live land are wondering what I'm doing, I'm taking sheets of Egyptian papyrus,
Real Egyptian.
real, it's a real thing, and making scrolls out of it. So I have sheets of papyrus that have been cut down to a certain size. Papyrus is a highly fibrous paper made out of, I think, the bark of the papyrus plant.
Yes.
And there's a recto and a verso side, and you want to put the side with the grain going with the way you would write, and then you want the verso side on the outside. Now we got some really fine stuff that it's hard to tell which side is which.
Which is awesome.
I hope I'm getting this right. But I'm out of room here. Oh. I'll probably put this on there. I usually use a wheat paste or a rice starch to put these together. What I'm using right now is a 50-50 blend of PVA and wheat starch. Because I didn't want to mess around and
Make the paste.
make some more. This will work just fine. Doesn't affect the quality. Doesn't even really affect the authenticity. So I'm good.
He's not cheating.
Maybe a little.
Alright.
This particular scroll, I happen to know, is for a wedding.
Happening in April, right?
Which is awesome. I love seeing my stuff used. Oh, speaking of which, that's what I got to do.
What?
I need to look up and see. We want episode, what I say, 4. Episode 4 of the game. Because they bought 4 of our scrolls to have on that show.
Oh, right. Yeah, we gotta see the scroll. Apparently they were gonna throw them at people. I don't know. All right, The Hobbit is now paper repaired. So I'm gonna take Pilgrim's Progress out of the press, and because it should be dry by now, and switch it out with The Hobbit. And might crack some lunch. It's almost 2 o'clock, and I haven't eaten anything today yet, except for a really big coffee. I think I am. I might be done with paper repair already. That'd be nice. There's the rest of it. I even cut boards for The Hobbit. Look at that, as you. I even cut boards for The Hobbit. Although I think I need to cut them just slightly shorter. No, maybe. Just a little bit shorter on the one side.
So it's on Paramount.
Paramount, okay.
All right, so let's see.
I have Paramount if you don't. No, you do, because you've been watching, same show I have. I'm waiting for them to do a season 2 so we can find out what happened. Okay. You lucky dog. Lucky dog. Here's a puppy dog.
Game season 2. Season 1, season 2.
Okay. Let's move this back to where I found it. I don't think I did. Loki, you're in the way, boy. 'Cause I need to put this back in the.
Why are they unavailable?
What do you mean unavailable? Included with Paramount Plus subscription. Is your subscription need to be renewed? Let me look it up online. Where's my phone? Oh yeah, messages. What time did I set it? Did you get it?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I thought it was a different kind of show. Yeah.
So I see nothing in this episode that even suggests.
But there's a papyrus scroll in it.
Yeah, I just like kind of flipped through it real quick.
Okay. You sure it was season 2?
Yeah, 'cause it just came out.
Huh. Maybe they ended up cutting that part out
Let's see, game season 2. I don't know. No, nothing in here even
remotely.
remotely suggests. Okay, once upon a time, drop day. I'm gonna have to email that producer and ask them if they used it.
Yeah. Because it would be nice to see if they did. Well, that's my phone. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Nice.
Oh, that's weird. There's 2 season 2 episode 4s.
What? Is it like part 1 and part 2, or?
No, that's why I was confused. Same thing with episode 3. So season 2, episode 4, there's Swindler's List.
Okay,
And then there's season 2, episode 4, Hit Me With Your Best Shot.
that makes very little sense.
Yeah. This one aired in December,
And that one is in October.
and this one is currently unavailable. The one we just,
The one that you just went through is included with.
yeah.
I wonder why.
There's 2 5s also, Crossing the Line and
Maybe it's one of those to be continued things.
no,
No.
each of these each episode has 2 distinctly different, like you read the summaries, they're 2 distinctly different storylines.
Very strange. Yeah, I would email the dude that got those and ask him.
Because Swindler's List, it would make sense that a scroll would have a list on it.
Right.
Everybody's gay, shut up.
Okay. This some sort of summary of.
Mhm.
Those are not words we want to hear.
And on YouTube, oh, okay, because it's overtime is there.
Oh, sunny beaches. The rainy stuck to the dang book. Good. Hate when Okay, now. Hobbit.
All right, I have to play with this later because I don't know what's going on there.
Why is Bill calling me?
Because
Did
it's
I-
on
did I
Paramount.
butt dial you? Well, I didn't, actually, I blotter paper dialed you, apparently. It's been a day, okay? Sorry. Have a good one. Bye. Oh, I had Bill carry up my groceries for a copy, that tick, the tick, comic that I bought the other day.
Yep.
Like, if you want it, it's yours, but you gotta carry groceries. Still tacky. I can see it from here. Not tacky, like. Kind of like, raising a child.
What are you doing? Heidi. What? Huh?
She's your mother, and that's what she does.
Don't get on me. Bitch, not much in.
Yeah.
That one I think is destroyed.
Come here, man.
What?
That one I put in, I think it's destroyed.
That's
Why?
no good.
Because why? Because we need to not do that. We really don't have enough to do that to.
Yeah, don't say
I don't
things like
know,
that. Makes him
because-
angry.
These all come out great. And that one, for some reason, fought with me every inch of the way.
Has it just been,
Well, let me see how you're doing it because
Just like you showed me.
I didn't show you. She
Oh,
did.
did you?
So let me watch you do one. Because
because me?
there might be something that you're.
Well, that one was the first one I ran across that had the word wide.
That doesn't matter. That was something else. That shouldn't affect how these go down.
Well, I know. Damn.
Don't be afraid to get it wet.
Well, I'll do it again. As it goes away.
Yeah.
But if you get too much water on it, it puckers.
Yes. You want it to pucker. That means it's doing its job.
You don't want it to pucker enough that it just.
Watch.
He's Indian guy.
Watch. Okay? I don't care. You can get the whole thing wet. Right. That's how it should look. That's wet enough. No. The little one. You start it down with the point. And this is going to start to ripple. Okay.
That's what I was doing. It's just that I like this point.
But this is the size of the groove. And once you get it so it says, oh, okay, there's the groove, then you can just lay it flat. And it's the size of the groove.
Okay.
Okay. Now, you've got it started. So now you can put your paste. So glue it up. No.
When I watch you do it, I know what you're doing. She showed me that way, but I didn't think you should pick it up and beat it up.
You're not going to hurt it. Okay.
Oh.
You want to make sure you get it in the groove. You want to make sure this is even. You're going to come up and you're going to get makes it a lot easier to access the vellum underneath.
Mhm.
You can make sure you get a nice even thing. Okay, and then you want to come, and now I'll go over it a couple times, not because I want to put more glue on it, because I want to thin it out and make it even. All right, so that's one side. And you push it, but this way you can get in there and make sure it gets in that entire track. And you can see how even you got it on the vellum.
Mhm.
Okay. And then on here. All right. So once you have it, this is okay. See the ripples? Don't push it in like that. I'm going to show you all the way through this, because what you've already shown me, not what I showed her to do. Okay, so you're going to push this down, and you're going to get it into the groove. You're going to use the flat and the flat. Then I use the big one, push this down. It's not going to be perfect. It's going to be rippled, and it's not going to look right. And that's okay. The important thing is you're training it to where the groove is,
Mhm.
even if it's not going to stay in. So now, that's it. Now you can put the Ramie on it, even though it's rippled. You put the Ramie on it, and the rails, and the padding on top, and press it. That, when it dries, all the ripples will go away.
I need a piece of Ramie underneath.
What does it mean when this thing has a yellow, like,
Alexa, what's my notification?
One new notification from Amazon. U.S. National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm watch for Erie. It'll be in effect from April 5th, 2:05 p.m. EDT until April
That's it. You're
5th,
done.
8
You're good.
p.m.
so 8 p.m. tonight?
So since you did that, you want to hit it so it's down a little bit. All right, now you put that on. Go ahead and put your rails in. And it's okay if everything's not flat over there. When you press it, that's what flattens it. Not with all that stuff in between. No. And you check these, which is good, good. Press the shit out of it.
Technical term. Press the shit.
But yeah, if you do more than that, you're really just wasting your time, because this will take care of it. Dot be it one.
Mhm.
Isn't that a lot easier?
Same thing I was doing.
Yeah,
You just
but
handle it different.
it was faster, and I was using the right tool. This is too fast.
Okay.
I'll go in.
These come out good.
Yes, there's no argument. Those are good. It's called continuous improvement. Can always be better.
Nothing wrong with that.
Continuous improvement.
Yeah.
So at Boeing, we had a thing where we would take a process and we review it. And we'd say, okay, what can we do to improve this? And then we would take those ideas, we pick out the best ones that we thought would get the biggest bang for the buck. We'd implement those improvements, and then we'd start work. And then sometime later, maybe a month, maybe 6 months, maybe a year, we would say, okay, this is the process. What can we do to improve this? And we'd come up with ideas. We'd pick out the ones with the biggest bang for the buck. We'd implement those improvements and we move forward. And slowly over time, you'd have continuous improvement.
All right, I think I've run out of, yeah, I've run out of Rainy.
I was up there again, and I meant to stop at Joanna Fabrics to get some backing.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, okay. Yeah, I'll use that, but I won't murder that. I found some like just random bits and pieces.
There's none in the envelope?
No, I've used them all.
Okay.
But these ones I will keep intact and just use the whole thing. The little bits and pieces I had, I like, because I got a bunch in pieces to do
Right.
the Pilgrim's Progress.
Gotcha.
And, then I found some like pieces that.
No, I know, I'm just, I've been watching you too as well as her.
Well, she doesn't remember the processes from day to day. So I was really skeptical on what she showed you or not. And, huh?
She's somebody else, not she.
Yeah. I'm just not using names on camera.
Yes, I know, but I was just.
Because I'm nice that way.
I wanted to specify, he's not bitching about me right in front of my face.
No.
Yep, definitely trying to have some lunch.
Oh, yeah.
I just wanted to get this in my press first. These ones are almost dry. Anyway, the bottom ones. But can't hurt to take the rest of the.
What are you looking for?
Me? Scissors.
Huh?
Scissors. She's got it right there.
So, and if you doubt whether or not the rails were in place,
I know.
I sometimes will double check myself. So I press it for a few minutes and I let it settle in. Oh, you got a big board there. What the fuck you do? Put them together. All right.
Hey, I'm using them as they come.
Oh, you're fine. And this, come here, look at this. Check this out. So just a minute in the press.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
You don't have to fight it. It doesn't have to be perfectly unrippled and laid in. It just needs to know where the groove is.
That's probably what's wrong with this one because I probably worked it too much.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Without a doubt, you can totally work this too much. Now, let me take a look. We'll double check.
Yeah, check the back side. Where the,
There we go.
should have flipped it so you could put it the back side. Front looks good.
That's what I'm concerned about.
Yeah, I have like one big board and one little board here too, by the way.
So you missed. That needs to be under it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a little bit of. Yeah, you see, if you take too long and you get this wet, it's going to rip.
Oh, that's what I said to myself.
That's why I want to do it the way I showed you, because you can get in there, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, well, I've been moving along, but this is the first one that gave me a hard time.
Don't lean on me, man, because I can't afford the tickets. Back to suffrages. I
But I figured I put it back in the press.
Hey, when you get done with that, can you?
will squish that.
Thank you.
That was good.
Here's all of the Pilgrim's Progress ones ready to be trimmed. That'll be my next trick. Oh, my all is running away. My all is running away. So.
All right, I'm gonna move these guys out of here because I need table space.
I'm trying to clean up.
I'm afraid at some point I'm gonna put something in this die that shouldn't be there.
Don't forget to wrench the shit out of it. I just undid it.
Oh.
Yeah, you can do that. I do not have the ability.
That's squishy.
Thank you.
Very well.
I believe I'm done with paper repair for today.
Yay, much rejoicing.
I was gonna ask you,
No,
please.
okay.
I would like to stay home on Friday if at all possible because it is the last day I have my child, and my child is on spring break as of tomorrow. And so I would like to spend the day with my child.
Oh my God, are you suggesting that family comes first? Oh my God.
Politely asking if
Fine.
that's okay.
Fine. But just understand, I'm not going to pay you for that day.
I guess I'll have to take the hit to my wallet.
No, that's perfectly fine.
I can,
I get it.
potentially come in on the weekend.
I'll be here.
Potentially, I'm not sure.
If you can, great. If not, don't sweat it.
It'll depend on some things.
I really need this headache to go away.
The little one.
Yeah, working with a headache doesn't do you any good.
No, for sure it does not. Okay.
That's why I'm really not doing anything.
I have sinus tablets,
That's all cleaned up, sort of.
This is
I need to find a
stuff I can't take.
place where I can store all the stuff I've dyed.
Huh?
To find a place in the drawer system where I can store all the stuff I've dyed, like all the hanji I've dyed and the extra cloth I've dyed. And we need a place to store that kind of stuff other than I'm throwing it on a pile on a shelf. right
So
now.
what I'm hearing is that you
I have a problem.
need a place, someplace
Some place.
to store all of the hanji that you have dyed.
You
Well,
sound
yes, so
like
that
you're the
somebody
vice
can
president.
use so that others can use it besides me,
Others.
so that it
Got a
is
mouse in your pocket?
yeah,
Or-
so that others have it available to them. I'm about to just shove it in the bottom drawer of my desk that I don't use.
Well, that might be a temporary fix.
Yeah.
So I've got another set of drawers.
I do know, but I know that they are not here
And I don't want to put them on top of that because I like having that as a workspace.
as a workspace. Yes.
But
Yeah, where
You
did
know,
put
we
it?
start suspending Loki from the ceiling. Maybe,
Right. well, I'm thinking that when Antonia does the redesign, the relayout,
We
maybe
add
we
that to
figure
the
out
mix.
we add that to the mix. Because I've got like cuts and weird things in there that I don't want in there. I want that to just be the clean parent sheets.
Yeah.
So
But we could put it underneath that black thing. Have that black thing on top of it. Because it's shelving.
it would have to be the upright one because it's smaller than this.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's
So it would have to stand up.
probably it's 3/4 of the size of that
Oh, okay.
as far as surface area footprint.
Gotcha.
It's
I've
for
never seen it.
yeah,
It's
it's a
been in
little
storage.
smaller.
I do know at one time you were like, I have it available. This is the metal one, right?
It's not quite as deep and it's not quite as wide. And it doesn't have a top, so I'd have to make a top.
That would be, I mean, a piece of MDF or a nicer piece of plywood.
We'd find something.
Yeah. That would be not the hardest.
Looking at me like that for?
Hey, look at me!
There's no music on.
No, but he would like you to.
Pay attention to
Attention.
him. Give him love.
Him was broken-hearted.
He was very sad earlier. Yes. All right, I am going to sit on the comfy couch and get covered in Loki hair and eat my lunch because I can't wait until after 3 to do so.
Oh, I wouldn't. I'd probably eat right now.
But I'm gonna eat over here so that I'm not eating in front of the camera.
Much in front of the camera. All right. So.
Oh, I just, one of these days I'm gonna pull, like I pulled the pig sticker out of the
Yeah.
couch. I'm gonna find those scissors you misplaced.
Oh, we should look in there.
Yes.
That's a good idea.
I mean, we found, like I said, we found the pig sticker in here.
What are you looking for?
My glasses.
don't have any regular sugar in here.
No,
No, all he has is,
1, 2, 3, 4.
fake sugar.
Okay, there's 5 here. So there's 5 in this roll. Why do I not have 5 here? Or do I cannot count? 1, 2. Oh, I can't count.
There you go.
Easy explanation.
Simplest answer is usually the right one.
Oh, that one doesn't work. What does it? That's always in it.
Just figured that out.
Well, that helps.
Okay. Hmm?
I'm just thinking, you know, the first bit you don't get it. If I'm gonna spend a lot of time on this concrete, I gotta get a pair of sneakers that don't bug me.
Yes. And if you want, I have rubber standing mats at home. I can bring one in for you. And so at least if you're standing in one place, that'll help that. And normal day-to-day walking.
Those are nice. Yeah.
My problem is I just hate shoes. At a certain point, my feet are screaming, get out.
Yeah.
Let me out, let me out.
You don't have to wear shoes.
Yeah.
I mean,
I consider it, and then I remember that we drop everything in here.
oh yeah, there's needles on the floor. I mean, not those kind of needles, but
Sewing needles.
Sewing needles.
sewing needles.
It just, it happens, whether you intend it to or not.
No, well, my feet were happy once I quit working and I wasn't on concrete all day. And now,
You're back on concrete all day.
yeah.
So, slightly subtle announcement. Tomorrow, I will be making an announcement video for the next video. Yes, it's kind of like having a meeting to schedule the meeting. So no, it's just a short announcement, and it'll be talking about the next video, which it's in the Animal Farm series, but it's going to be a little bit more in depth because the official announcement, I can do it now. I'm going to talk about how to get the vellum from being a piece of vellum that's hard and rigid. This stuff is like a card. It doesn't form very easy, and a lot of bookbinders will shy away from, if not vellum bindings, doing 365 vellum bindings, because you have to take a case that looks like this, and this is a German Bradle style case, and it has boards which are lined, and which is essential when you're working with vellum. And then it has a spine strip in here with a connecting strip, and then of course a spine stiffener, and it gives you your book structure. Well, you need your vellum to conform to this shape, and as I kind of talked about and demonstrated, this vellum it's thin, but it's not very pliable. It's not like a goat leather that's just gonna fall into place. So we're going to go through an in-depth process of how we get from this case to a case like this that is, see, you'll see, it really doesn't want to open. So we're going to go from that step by step to a finished, pretty much a finished book, if you will. But how to get the case so it will receive the book and won't fight you when you go to case it in. Because if I had the case and it had the vellum on it and it was flat like this, it would be a fight to get it to go around the book. And when I do the paste downs, I press, you don't want to do that. So very detailed video coming up. The official announcement will be tomorrow, and I'll get into this again. And I'll be shooting the video probably over this weekend, editing it throughout the week. I hope to get it out to you guys by the end of next week. So there won't be a lot going on. I'll have the announcement tomorrow, and then we'll have next week's live session, and then this video. If I can get another one done inside that time frame, I'll definitely try, but I wouldn't hold my breath on that. Time is short. So, and if you're wondering, we have 42 of the Animal Farm books done, cased in. They're over there. I've got another 40 some odd here, which I plan on having done by the end of the week. I would like to get more than 40 done a week because we're going to be hard pressed to make our schedule if we're just doing that. But we'll see. That's the end of the announcement. So we're back to the, we're not talking to you. It's candid. Just us here. They're eating. I should probably eat. Am I hungry? I'm waiting for my papyrus to dry. I should probably start something else, but quite frankly, I'm out of table space. So I need to get the scroll out the door tomorrow. So it's kind of a priority. Yeah, there you go. Should I eat? You're gonna follow me, aren't you?
I put some bars over there that are peanut butter and cashews.
I saw that.
You have to read the box though.
Hmm?
You have to read the box though. Read it.
I went to McDowell, I can't read. That's why I work on the bindings of the book and not the writing of the book.
There it goes.
Well, they kicked that kid off the hockey team. I wonder what university is gonna take him next.
What kid?
The kid who pushed a wheelchair down the stairs at Sullivan's, then ended up doing like major damage to it.
I think I heard something about that, but didn't understand what the report was.
What was this?
The woman who owned the wheelchair had been carried down the stairs
Right.
by security to go use the facilities because they don't have an elevator at Sullivan's.
Right.
And while she was downstairs and the wheelchair was at the top of the stairs unoccupied, this kid decided it was a good idea to push it down the stairs, which did damage to it.
Right, I know that
This kid is on the hockey team at Mercyhurst.
much.
Was on the hockey team at Mercyhurst. Their decision was to kick him off. This is the second time that he's been kicked off a hockey team for getting in trouble outside of school.
He's just one of them children.
And the bigger part of the story is that he is the son of a hockey player. Like somebody who played professional hockey.
Oops.
And it was now like the general manager or something, or the owner of possibly the Penguins. I can't remember for sure, so I don't want to say for. But yeah, his dad's a famous hockey
Gotcha.
player. So
Gotcha.
That's
So-
no excuse for him to act like a spoiled slut.
no, it's not.
The other reason you don't want to overwork these like you were is you now have polished the grooves, burnished them.
Oh.
So it's a different texture than the rest of the vellum.
Oh.
So
No.
yeah, you don't want to work them too much. So do it the way I showed you.
Okay.
I just saw that. It's like, wow, that's shiny.
Oh,
Looks like plastic.
no,
Hmm.
he's not. He's not. I don't
Yeah.
think that mayo is good for you.
Alexa, is mayonnaise good for dogs?
Mayonnaise is not considered poisonous to dogs. However, you should always check with your veterinarian before feeding your pet any new foods.
I don't know if the tuna fish and mayo is a good for you.
Oh, I give him tuna all the time.
Okay.
I mean, just a little bit. I don't want him to have, if he has too much protein, he gets the runs.
Right. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that.
Nobody wants that. All right. So my papyrus isn't going to be dry for like another hour. I need to be doing something. I need to reach out to the Tompkins and ask them when they're going to come pick these things up.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? I don't want you following me right now. I know this is going to be boring, but you're just going to look at the empty shop.
Yeah.
Oh, no, still following me.
Sometimes you have to do the boring.
So following you.
Why don't you stop?
He doesn't understand hand signals.
There it goes.
Oh, this weather can go suck it up. The joints are starting to hurt.
Well, I think your brother's watching. He said Presta valve.
Press the bell.
What?
Presta. Presta valve. Probably when we were tightening down the press.
Oh, yeah. Probably. There is not, no. I just have my bottle of water over here.
I go back to work. Gotta get them. They're all saying.
Yeah, it's impressive that you managed to polish that because the whole purpose of a Teflon folder is it doesn't burnish. So that tells me a lot.
That it does burnish.
Well,
But you worked really hard at it too.
I did not.
The vellum tells a different story.
No, I was working to get it in the groove.
feel a song coming on. All right, so I sent Deborah Tonkin a message.
See what she says. Yeah, didn't she say they were supposed to be here yesterday?
Tuesday, yep.
Oh, something came up.
I think they were probably busy. I'm sure something came up somewhere for some reason. Just send them a reminder.
Yesterday or today would have been a nice day to come up. Like tomorrow, it's gonna drop temperature-wise again.
Yeah. I feel the weather changing already. Tomorrow's gonna be a icky day.
I wish it would just stay one way or the other, personally.
Right? I'd have fewer headaches if it did.
Yes.
I had dropped another track. That's not it.
What was that?
I don't know.
Somebody else's music.
Oh, sorry. You should come and see what she's wearing.
She's so cute. It's just unbearable.
Hey, the music you were just hearing, and you'll probably hear it again in a minute, that is my daughter who's out in LA doing the music thing. Her TikTok handle is OKTaya, Tehya. Go follow her, give her lots of praise about her music. She really needs support. And now I'm going to go to her Instagram account. She dropped a song on there today, too. Oh, did it go away?
Trains. Those things are stacked 2 and 3 high.
I hate that Instagram has that feature where they can put stuff on it and it goes away in a minute.
Yeah. her to Snapchat.
Yeah, but she puts music on it and then it's gone and damn it. Okay, well. Never mind.
Good try.
Also, she locked it down, I can't get it unlocked.
So remember I was telling you that, oh, I wasn't telling you, never mind. I was telling Aiden. I made the mistake of clicking on a baby metal video.
Oh, God.
So I'm like, what could this possibly sound like?
Yeah.
And so I listened to a few minutes of it and I'm like, that's not metal. But all right. But now in my feed, I've got nothing but baby metal video stuff coming up. I'm like, oh, give me a fucking break. Why is it that when I talk about money that I don't see thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars coming my way? Just baby metal videos.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, God.
Are those my fingernails dry enough to touch?
Yep.
Not really. All right. Well, I'm gonna play with my Switch.
You gonna play with your what?
It's useful.
Switch. Oh, jeez. Do that. What do you gotta do? I really don't like having headaches. Well, I guess since we're in the April, I should probably call Tim Mallory, since I said I'd call at the end of March.
Well, I mean, you're still within reasonable.
So you're suggesting I don't call him on Monday? Excellent.
I never said that. Just
You heard her, right? Don't call Tim Mallory until Monday.
He hates making phone calls to anybody, people.
And receiving them,
Yes.
which is horrible for business.
Really doesn't, yeah.
All right, I'll call Tim on Monday because I haven't even touched Kelly's Bible yet.
Okay.
The poem book is done, and I even remembered to put the illustrations in yesterday.
Awesome. So have you notified the clients of that?
He's in Canada.
Oh, I see. So he's incommunicado for a bit.
I mean, I suppose I could drop him a message, let him know it is done.
When he comes back from Canada.
All right, you're working The Hobbit. Yeah. So I guess I should start figuring out the artwork
For
The Hobbit.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to get that printed or print it.
Yes. If the vellum is ever, if FedEx ever delivers the vellum,
I'll pick on that poor guy.
I will pick on him as much as humanly possible.
Who?
The FedEx dude.
Yeah. Well, if we weren't here, it's not his fault.
Well, okay. However,
Yeah, but did he call you?
No, they don't have my phone.
no, they don't.
They don't call you. The only thing that he didn't do that I think he should have done is left the tag on the door. That tells me that he was here.
You think you'll be there?
He better be.
tomorrow?
It does say that they're supposed to retry delivery next business day, which would be mañana.
Yeah, but nobody's here to answer the door.
Oh, I'll be here. I will come early tomorrow.
It's all right. Works for me.
Oh, 5 more minutes. My shoulder's killing me. Ooh. Nice. Murder, mystery, and makeup this week is Belle Guinness. She was quite the character.
Who?
Belle Guinness, she was a Black Widow of some notoriety in the Midwest a long, long time ago.
Oh.
She liked to marry men and then make them disappear and take their money. And then move someplace else and do it all over again. Back when you couldn't easily trace somebody when they moved away.
Star Wars has an entire planet of goth girl, Amazonian dominatrix witches who can raise the dead. Yet they keep taking us back to Tatooine.
Those bastards.
Who keeps taking you back to Tatooine?
Star Wars.
All the Star Wars shows take us to these dust ball planets that yeah. You caught up on The Mandalorian?
I am not.
Okay, never mind.
One of those things that I've got to sit down and just binge watch over a weekend.
When you haven't son, yeah, it's not a problem.
Also true. But usually when I have, that kind of insomnia, I can't focus, so I don't watch things that are important for me to follow.
Well, that's not important.
Yeah, but you have to be able to follow the.
It's not like The Mandalorian that has a deep storyline.
Still. I tend to watch, YouTube videos when I'm that tired.
I'm getting really antsy. I'm getting really antsy. Ugh.
Not penetrating. Must be a thick one.
It's okay. So this is just, what you just did is fine. Now put the paste on the backside. It's gonna penetrate through and it'll loosen up more.
It isn't bent though.
It's okay.
Oh.
I'm telling you, you don't have to work it the way you've been working it.
Oh, I don't have to have it dipped into the hole?
No, that's just to get it, hey, I need to be in there. So when you put your paste on it,
Oh, then it wants to go.
it'll wet the backside with paste, and then it'll be a little bit more flexible. Now, the thicker stuff isn't gonna sit in there. You're gonna have to hold everything in place, and it's the press that keeps it in there. You get too much water on it, it does damage to other parts.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no, that one that I don't think is gonna be usable.
We'll make it usable. We cannot afford to not have them usable.
I hope so, that's why I put it in the press.
Ah. See, now the other side's starting to ripple.
Mhm. Is that thing on?
What thing?
Yeah.
Nope.
Here. Uh-oh.
All right, everyone. We're going to sign off. I have a migraine, so I'm not really doing much. We're going to spare you. Have a great day. And we'll be live again next Wednesday, hopefully with a little bit more interesting stuff going on. And look tomorrow for an announcement on the upcoming video. So we'll talk later. Have a great one. Ciao.